This video is sponsored by Wing Technology, your ultimate flight sim hardware solution.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer request, we go to the PAF-IAF axis, this one biased to IAF from Harshdeep Singh. Can you please do one naval mission? The mission is Operation Trident, 1971, India versus Pakistan. Here's the info about the entire mission, and we've got the obligatory Wikipedia link. I am an Indian, but I love Pakistanis too. It is just for fun though, but it's just to show that how fierce these two brothers were. Absolutely, this is all history that has to be remembered and learned from. So, the Indian Navy Operation Trident 1971, we have for the Indians 3 Vidyut class missile boats, and we have not identical but something, well, very similar in DCS that we can use, which is pretty cool. 2 Anala class anti-submarine corvettes, we'll fashion something up for that, and a fleet tanker, and they attacked the Pakistan Navy off Karachi. The losses were very heavy on the Pakistani side, none on the Indian. A destroyer was sunk, a minesweeper was sunk, a cargo ship was sunk, and a destroyer was badly damaged and later scratched. Also, severe damage was done to the harbour site. So let's look at the attack. As planned, on 4 December, the strike group reached 250 nautical miles south off the coast of Karachi and maintained its position during the day outside the surveillance range of the Pakistani Air Force. As Pakistani aircraft did not possess night bombing capabilities, it was planned the attack would take place between dusk and dawn. At 22:30 PKT, the Indian task group moved 180 nautical miles from its position towards the south of Karachi. Soon, Pakistan targets identified as warships were detected 70 nautical miles to the northwest and northeast of the Indian warships. Indian naval ship Nurgat drove forward in a northeasterly direction and fired its first Styx missiles at Pakistan naval ship Khyber, a Pakistani battle-class destroyer. Khyber, assuming it was a missile from an Indian aircraft, engaged its anti-aircraft systems. The missile hit the right side of the ship, exploding below the galley in the electrician's mess deck at 22:45 PKT. This led to an explosion in the first boiler room. Subsequently, the ship lost propulsion and was flooded with smoke. An emergency signal that read, "Enemy aircraft attacked in position 020 FF20, number 1 boiler hit, ship stopped," was sent to Pakistan Naval Headquarters. Due to the chaos created by the explosion, the signal contained the wrong coordinates of the ship. This delayed rescue teams from reaching the ocean. Observing that the ship was still afloat, Nurgat fired its second missile, hitting Khyber in the second boiler room on the ship's starboard side, eventually sinking the ship and killing 222 sailors. After verifying 2 targets in the area northwest of Karachi at 2300 PKT, Indian naval ship Nipah fired 2 Styx missiles, one each cargo vessel MV Venus Challenger and its escort Pakistan naval ship Shah Jahan, a C-class destroyer. Venus Challenger, carrying ammunition for Pakistani forces, exploded immediately after the missile hit and eventually sank 23 nautical miles south of Karachi. The other missile targeted Shah Jahan and damaged the ship very badly. At 23:20 PKT, PNS Mahavits and Adjutant-class Minesweeper were targeted by India's Veer. A missile fired and Mahavits was struck on the left side behind the bridge. It sank immediately before it could send a signal to the headquarters, killing 33 sailors. Meanwhile, Indian ship Nipah continued towards Karachi and targeted the Kamari oil storage tanks, placing itself 14 nautical miles south of the Karachi harbour. 2 missiles were launched, one misfired, but the other hit the oil tanks, which burned and were destroyed completely, causing a Pakistani fuel shortage. The task force returned to the nearest Indian ports. Soon, Pakistani HQ deployed rescue teams on patrol vessels to recover the survivors of Khyber. As Mahavit sank before it could transmit a distress call, the Pakistanis only learned of its fate from its few survivors who were recovered when a patrol vessel steered towards the ship's burning flotsam. The Styx missile fired, you'd already probably remember from the Silkworm launchers that we have in DCS for ground to surface use. We can see on the map here, the Colossus that is India here, Pakistani here, sharing this coast here. Karachi is there, approaching from the south, more like I think it was the southwest, and the targets are going to be scattered along this coast. Stand by.